My name is Sofia Barbarosa, and I'm a relationship counselor here in Plantation, Florida. Today, I'm going to talk about how to have a great sex life in your marriage. This is a question that a lot of people want to get answered because, yes, it is true that it is important to have a good sex life with your significant other for a satisfying marriage. We want to be both emotionally and physically intimate in our relationship. So, let's start with one myth. The myth that a sex life should be organic. Sex is not organic all the time in a long-term relationship. As the vows say, right, for better or for worse, with ups and downs, in our sex life, we also have ups and downs. So it is helpful to think about the idea of having to be intentional with our intimate part of our relationship, in our physical intimate part of our relationship. Another super important topic regarding how to have a great sex life is to think about what foreplay means. Typically speaking, people think about foreplay as sexual acts that lead to penetration. However, foreplay is much more than that. According to John Gottman, who has researched couples for probably 4 decades by now, he describes foreplay as everything that we do in our relationship. So, this means that very small acts can mean a lot to create desire in their relationship. With that being said, today I will share in this video my 4 main tips on how to have a great sex life. But I do invite you to read the article in the link below where I explain more tips and also some things in more detail. Tip number 1, self-care for a great sex life. This is about thinking, what are the things that you need in order to feel attractive? It may be an exercise routine, eating well, sleeping well, time away from the kids, wearing lingerie if you're a woman, cologne for a man, dressing nice. Any of the elements that make you feel attractive. Keeping this in mind is helpful, as we cannot count only on our significant other creating all the desire in their relationship. We also have to feel attraction by ourselves. Tip number 2, do new things together. When we do new things together as a couple, the adrenaline produced by the excitement of the new activity is transferred into the relationship. This means that you will feel excitement for the new activity, and that excitement will be felt in the relationship as part of the relationship. This is so important so that we don't maintain monotony, which is not a friend to desire in the relationship. Tip number 3, fight stress together. High levels of stress, where cortisol is overproduced in our bodies, does reduce libido. So therefore, it is so important to understand how stress can work against having a great sex life. So incorporating exercise, good sleeping habits, as well as the notion of helping each other achieve the tasks that we have to do both for the house, the children, and overall, then by helping the reduction of cortisol take place, as well as the idea of creating time and energy, right, for having sex is super important in order to be more receptive to it. Tip number 4, make sure to talk about sex with your significant other. We cannot create a great sex life by ourselves as an individual. Sex is an act of the couple, and as such, it is something that we should be checking in with our significant other. There are several things to consider regarding how to talk about sex, which I describe in detail in my article, as I mentioned in the link below. Make sure to check those out. I wish that you have a great sex life, and if you need any additional support, you can find me at my website, www.sofiabarbarosa.com. Again, my name is Sofia Barbarosa, and I hope you found these tips helpful. I'll see you next time.